Yeah, so the RUX World Tour has always been about just bringing international riders from different places with different backgrounds together to ride in different spots. And yeah, I've been to a few of them, mainly in France. And yeah, it's always been a super dynamic group of riders, all doing different stuff and different focuses in their careers. And yeah, sweet to have it all come back around. And now they're all in my hometown, right in my backyard. And time around we had Alex from BC, yeah, super solid big mountain shredder, and we had Eliott and Olivier from France, and they're both different backgrounds. Oliver definitely likes doing tricks and throwing his bike around, and Eliott just shreds and tons of style, and yeah, a super diverse group, and it's, yeah, riding with them was fun. The coast was awesome. It was a little wet this time around, which happens in the spring there. But yeah, we definitely encountered some rain, but we still made it happen. Still rode, and yeah, the dirt over there drains really quick. So even when it's raining, you get wet, but it's still good to ride. So yeah, it was cool to show the crew the trails and what's going on over there. Yeah, there's a lot of potential, and yeah, all the Frenchies have showed me around France the past couple years for the past couple of RUX World Tours, and so it's pretty sweet to bring them to my home state and show them kind of what I'm involved with and the riding I have going on here. Personally invested in Pacific City and got a place there, and I plan on spending a lot of time there and just kind of getting into it. It's kind of like an escape from home for me, just another home, and just a place to build my skills in a completely different environment. Yeah, my buddy Josh Venti, we just kind of I randomly got invited by him to go ride his trails. They're on private land right now, and that was a couple years ago, and ever since I've been totally hooked and totally on the program over there, and just a full believer in the potential. And now him and a couple of his buddies have started a trail alliance called Tillamook Off-Road Trail Alliance, and yeah, so I've been helping out where I can there, and gotten some access to do some builds for some film projects I'm working on. So just kind of sitting on that and helping where I can to help out with kind of the progression of the trail system that is yet to be. But we're breaking ground end of this year, end of 2019, and yeah, I think it's going to be all time, and it'll definitely change the game in the Northwest, I believe. Yeah, it's really cool terrain and a lot of it, and something you can ride all year long, all winter long, and yeah, so I was stoked to show everybody it, and yeah, right now it's just a taste of what will come, and yeah, there's never really been somebody like Josh kind of spearhead it, and he's definitely spearheaded it, and it's kind of all naturally came together, and he just started building trails because he likes riding bikes, and just kind of got into it and started building trails in his backyard on some of his land, and yeah, and then it just kind of opened the doors, and you know, there's no reason why there shouldn't be trails over there. There's tons of open land, not a lot of population. It's all small towns down the Oregon coast, and yeah, but Pacific City is perfect and already has a surf scene there, and it's forestry land, and yeah, they've gotten access to some pretty beautiful land that kind of goes right down into the beach, and it's like 1,800 feet elevation drop, and just crazy potential and crazy access, and yeah, they got a good crew on board to, you know, start the build and keep it going, and master plan already, and it's kind of, yeah, it'll be something for everybody for sure, but I think it's really going to cater to the progressive side, and you know, big jumps, hopefully big jump lines, and definitely steep stuff. It's really steep, and then there will be stuff for everybody as well, and yeah, it'll be pretty all time. It's cool to have somewhere that close to home that's just completely different than Bend, and yeah, I just want to spend time there and help build the scene where I can and when I can, and yeah, definitely got some private stuff in the works where I can, you know, build some big jumps, which I kind of already have and kind of sitting on, and you know, just having you know, a place, a home away from home that I can go practice and train, just have fun on, and help cultivate a scene from the ground up. It's pretty unique to be able to be a part of something that's completely fresh.
The accuracy over here.
I'm running Rocky Mountain Maiden is my main bike I ride, and it has a Sun Tour RUX up front, and yeah, the front and rear suspension is just tuned super progressive and stiff, and I kind of run it like that all the time, even when I'm riding downhill, just so I'm used to it. It's kind of like the Rampage big mountain tune, you know, where you can just take big hits, and also like the Fest series big jumps kind of tune. So it's mainly meant for, you know, big drops, step downs, and jumps, and doing tricks, and I just ride it like that on everything just so I stay used to it. Yeah, that's pretty much my main setup. Riding with the Frenchies in town was pretty fun. They flew in a few days early, and yeah, it was cool to show them what we ride around here. And I feel like Bend, we ride a lot of big bikes, but ride a lot of jumps, like being that there's not a whole lot of downhill here. But yeah, it's definitely different than what they've shown me in France. Like we usually ride tons of steeps, and yeah, here it's more, you know, you ride jumps, and now we got Pacific City to go ride steeps, and yeah, so it's cool to have them come in and, you know, get a taste of, you know, the Oregon Bend scene, and yeah.